Swadika, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for the evening edition of NBT World Brief right here on NBT and NBT World. I'm Cholapansan Rula. As floodwaters recede in Hat Yai district of Songkhla, the scale of destruction across the municipality has become painfully clear. Homes, businesses, government offices and vehicles have been badly damaged, with many cars abandoned along major roads. Authorities say the total cost of the damage is still impossible to estimate. Earlier today, the atmosphere in Hat Yai's commercial centre began to show signs of hope as flood conditions eased by almost 100%. Urban areas are now largely free of standing water and traffic has resumed normal flow. Yet, as soon as the water subsided, residents returned to find homes and shops devastated, with many properties left almost unrecognizable. Across Hat Yai, piles of ruined belongings now line streets and pavements. Residents have dragged out damaged appliances, furniture, and shop inventory that can no longer be used. Although the floodwaters have retreated, large-scale recovery has yet to begin. Many households still lack clean water needed to wash out mud and debris from their homes and shops, and require assistance to move and sort damaged possessions. At the city's Fountain Roundabout, military personnel have set up a field kitchen, cooking hot meals throughout the day for flood victims. Officials say they cannot specify how many portions are prepared, only that they must cook enough to meet the constant demand for food and basic relief. Along nearby roads, groups of volunteers and local residents have organized donation points to support those affected. They are providing drinking water, essential supplies, and food items such as eggs, canned fish, and instant noodles to help flood-hit families cope during the slow return to normal life. At the forward command of the 4th Army Disaster Relief Center, support operations continue even as water levels fall. Some neighborhoods remain in crisis, with patients requiring urgent care. Medical teams are evaluating each case individually to ensure safe, targeted treatment, especially for those in critical condition. Before deployment, response teams hold planning meetings and divide Hat Yai into clear operational zones, with a main focus on Zone 8, one of the hardest hit areas. Military medical units and special forces have been dispatched to Zone 8 with inflatable boats to reach stranded residents. The teams are assessing how many people remain in need of emergency evacuation or medical attention, while also providing on-the-ground support to households. The Royal Thai Police has set up an identity verification centre in Hat Yai, Songkhla to identify victims who died in the southern floods. National Police Chief Police General Kitrat Panpet assigned Deputy Police Chief Police General Samran Nuanma to oversee the operation, which focuses on more than 20 bodies that have yet to be identified. A forensic team from Police General Hospital, equipped with refrigerated vehicles and specialist tools, has joined forensic staff at Songkhla Nakarin Hospital to carry out urgent identification work. The police chief has also instructed Provincial Police Region 9 to coordinate procedures with foundations and related agencies so that recovered bodies are moved quickly to a designated central site rather than waiting at the scene for examination. The aim is to standardize collection, storage, and identification processes while officers continue searching for missing persons and assisting affected families. A Deputy Commissioner of Region 9 has been appointed Incident Commander to supervise all steps until every victim is properly identified and their relatives receive answers. The Ministry of Energy is stepping up deliveries of oil and LPG to flood-hit provinces in southern Thailand after major transport routes were cut and communications disrupted. Permanent Secretary for the Energy Ministry, RECEDE Sinsuk RECEDE, said shortages had been reported in Satoon, Pattani, Yala and Narathiwat, where normal fuel shipments could not get through. To tackle the problem, the ministry has worked with the Department of Energy Business, provincial energy offices and local fuel operators to adjust transport methods and reroute tankers. Some fuel has already reached affected areas since last night, and the ministry is accelerating further shipments until the Energy Minister's policy to keep daily life and disaster response operations running smoothly. Officials are also coordinating with relevant agencies to monitor every delivery route, ensure safety, and maintain sufficient oil and LPG supplies as part of the broader agency response and recovery plan. As southern Thailand continues to battle severe flooding, Airports of Thailand Public Company Limited or AOT has mobilized staff at Hat Yai Airport to assist affected passengers and residents. Measures include free parking for passengers and local people, distribution of food, drinking water and essential supplies to stranded travelers, shuttle services and regular public updates on conditions and available assistance. AOT has also donated relief supplies worth about 900,000 baht, including 1,500 relief kits containing bottled water, fruit juice, crackers and instant noodles, as well as 4,800 additional bottles of water. Donation points have been opened at 6 AOT-operated airports so employees and the public can contribute essential items. The company is further supporting local authorities by providing 24,000 litres of clean water for municipal tankers to use in cooking and other relief activities. AOT stated that these efforts are part of its commitment to public service during emergencies and will continue until the southern flood situation has eased. Severe flooding across southern Thailand has left a deep economic scar, with new assessments revealing extensive damage to key provinces and the region's main commercial hub, that is Hat Yai. The devastating floods that swept through southern Thailand between November 19 and 27 have caused an estimated 140 billion baht in economic damage, according to Associate Professor At Pisan Wanit, an expert in international economics and ASEAN. He said the losses across 9 severely affected provinces are equivalent to about 15% of their combined gross provincial product, with Songkhla alone accounting for around 75 billion baht. The 9 hardest hit provinces, Songkhla, Nakhon Si Thammarat, Pathalung, Trang, Satun, Pattani, Yala, Narathiwat and Surathani, represent about 70% of the South's total economy, with roughly 2.9 million people, or 32% of the regional population affected. Hat Yai district in Songkhla, the region's economic hub, has suffered the greatest impact. Direct and indirect losses there, including damage to homes, shops, vehicles, inventories, roads, electricity and water systems, are estimated between 5.75 and 12.1 billion baht, equaling to 7.5 to 16% of Hat Yai's gross provincial product. At called on all agencies to draw lessons from this disaster by improving early warning systems, command and control, communication with the public and evacuation procedures, stressing that future responses must be more efficient and better coordinated in a single direction. And that's it for the evening edition of NBT World Brief. I'm Cholapan Sanarula. Thank you so much for joining us. As for now, Swadee Ka.